Welcome back to your favorite pod. Here's the situation. Now, did I start the pod with my intro song that I haven't had in like 10 episodes? You're damn right I did, okay? I miss it. It's way more doper coming in with the song than just being like, hey, what's up? I don't know how to work this Riverside to how I can just like insert the song and it'll just automatically play and then transition to me, from like a black screen or whatever. So dude, I'm learning. I'm trying. If I can have an outro song again, that'd be dope. But what are you gonna do? Got a handful of stuff to talk about today. I was gonna have a guest on today, but they had to reschedule. So next episode should be a guest. So stay tuned. Um, dude, I sweat so much at the gym. Like usually when I do legs, I'll like sweat profusely because anytime you do a leg workout, it's like your whole body's like dying, because it's taking so much energy and effort out of you. But dude, when I do freaking arms and chest, I sweat just as much, which is good though. I like that Gold's keeps it freaking hot inside because dude, there's nothing worse than being in a cold gym. And you know what I mean? Where they have big ass fans on and you see the AC and it's at like 71, you're like, dog, how am I supposed to get in shape if I'm fucking comfortable and wanting to go to bed in this weather, in this condition, in this air condition? It got pretty bad today. I could smell my armpits. Like when I was like doing like different shit. Like I smelled my deodorant, but I could still smell a little bit of my armpits. And I was like, great. I put on like I was painting fences when I put on my deodorant, dude. Before I go to the golds now, because I know I sweat, I paint fences, dude. You know what I mean? I go, painting the fence. What do you want from me? Stupid. I remember Zeke, this dude in high school, he was making fun of this other kid because this other kid would put on deodorant like an insane amount, like before going back to class from like athletics. Because like fifth period was athletics, so like we'd have football practice and then we have to go to lunch and then go back to class after that. And he was like, "Boy, you look like you painting fences." You're like just the way he looked and the way he did it was so stupid and funny, and I still think about that to this day. Um, I think I almost got my first TikTok filmed ever. Like I was going into the locker room after my workout to like get my shit together and go, and this dude had a tripod. You can try and pod me. Stupid dude. Witty. This dude had a tripod and he had his phone on it, and he was like on the bench, and there's like three different paper signs in the locker room that says no cell phone recording, do not video record, blah blah blah. Of course, no one cares. Everyone still takes pictures. They go in the locker rooms like everyone's still posing, taking pictures, making fucking reels and TikToks. And this dude literally pulled his pants down and got to his underwear, and he like rearranged his junk. And I'm like, hey guy, you're in a men's locker room. I know it's the last day of June, but cool it. Hmm. If this were July 1st, I'd be furious. But you're lucky. Today's the last day of Pride Month, so I'm gonna let you slide. Okay. But dude, he just had the phone. Like picture my mic as a phone, and he just like he got it ready, and then he just stripped down to his underwear and was just like posing and like doing different shit. But you can't tell if the phone is on him, if the camera is on him or on everyone else, because his screen was facing him, so it looked like this. But you can record that way, backward or forward, whatever the fuck. And people kept walking by to like leave because there were like people coming in and out of the locker room. And this dude, every time someone passed by, he's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm not recording you." He said it like three times in a row to three different guys. He's like, "Don't worry, I'm not recording you. Don't worry, I'm not recording you." I'm like, "Dog, just fucking wait till you get home, huh?" I hate this fitness culture where everyone has to fucking record their workouts and their locker room pictures and their reps and sets and bets and lets. Just go in, work out, and leave, you know? That's what I do. Okay. I don't go in there and talk to people. I don't go in there and hang out. I don't go in there and sit on my phone for 10 minutes and go on social media between reps, between sets. So fucking do your shit and go, dude. I don't know why that's so hard for people. Everybody wants to be famous now. Everybody wants to be an influencer. Everybody wants to be that guy or that woman on Instagram. Are you at fitness influencer 69 to God? Oh my God, how did you know? No one's ever said that ever, right? Hey, no one's ever said that. But yeah, dude. Thought I was going to be in my first TikTok. The guy was looking at me when he was posing also, which was weird. Like I could see, I looked and turned and I was like, stupid. And he was like looking at me and was like, I'm like, hey guy, not interested. You know? Not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Dude, listen to Equal Rights by The Lonely Island. Hilarious song. I listened to that song all through Pride Month, dude. It's hilarious. Andy Samberg. Your boy. Yeah, dude. Um, oh, okay. So we're renting this house. And the worst part about it is that it's an HOA house. Now, I didn't know that until we were like signing the lease. And at that point, it was too late to back out because I had to leave my apartment. We had to leave our apartment. And, it was already stressful in hell trying to fucking get this place. The communication was terrible. But once we found out, oh, it's an HOA house, a HOA, where I was like, great, dude, I'm going to get pissed the fuck off. You hear the horror stories of like people having to change their decorations, get a new vehicle, cut their grass, cut down trees, whatever bullshit. We got a trash can, the ones you take to the curb. We had it on the side of our house. So, our house, driveway, the street. Our trash can was here. So you can't see it unless you're driving by the house and then you look and you're like, oh, okay, trash can's on the side of the house. Maybe a couple days after having it, leaving it there, we got a fucking letter from our landlord. It wasn't from him, but it was from like the HOA peeps. And they were like, hey, if you could move your trash can to either your garage or your backyard or to where nobody can see it, that'd be great. Thanks. Or if you do it again, you'll be fined. And I'm like, hey, bitch, you can't see a trash can unless you're trying to look at my house. Are you trying to stalk my house, dude? How about I put the trash can wherever the fuck I want because it's my house? Um, but the most annoying part about that was, dude, there's a fucking boat on the street in my neighborhood, a few houses down. It's been there for at least 2 weeks now. And are they not getting an HOA summons? I guess I can't have a trash can on the side of my house, but a guy can have a fucking boat on the street that's actually on the curb, that's not even in the driveway, which is basically worse than having a trash can out. Where we put our trash cans out on the street for when they pick it up, that's where this guy's fucking boat is. It's a whole ass boat with like a not a trailer. Fuck, what do you call it? The thing you use to like pull it. I'm retarded. I don't know what the word is, but you know what I mean. Like the hookup to hook it up to a trailer or something. It has that, and then it's just a whole ass boat, and like it's on the side of the curb of a house. So like when you're driving down the neighborhood, the road is like this. The boat takes up half the fucking road, so you got to maneuver around the boat. And I'm like, hey, bitch, I can have a boat in front of my house, but I can't have a fucking trash can on the side of my house, dude. Make it make sense, dude. Make it make sense. I'm gonna tell my neighbor to rat him out. Her name is Karen. So if anyone's gonna listen to her, it's gonna be Hoa. I need to make a joke about Hoa, HOA, because everyone hates him, dude. No one wants to be a part of it. If I could choose, yeah, I wouldn't be a part of it or have a house that's a part of it. Because there's all kinds of shit. Like some guy had a big ass truck and someone complained and he had to like sell his truck or like, well, I guess sell his truck. He couldn't just move out because I think he bought the house or some shit. And shit like that's super annoying, but what are you gonna do? God, dude. Today is also the 30th, but this will come out on the 2nd. So, hope you guys have a good 4th of July. I don't even know what I'm doing, what my plans are. All I know is I'm off on that Thursday and Friday, so that's nice. Because Tesla's working the tits out of me, and I don't appreciate it. Oh my God, dude. So many people are calling in every day and not showing up and showing up late. And we're already shorthanded, so like no one cares. At this point, everyone's like, what are they going to do? Fire me? They fucking need me. They need me more than I need them at this point. But I did call in Tuesday so I could go to Wake the Dead and do my comedy. I actually kind of crushed, okay? For a room of like 7 people, I did fairly well, which rarely happens, dude. It's so annoying because I was going to record my set like with my phone like that if there was a crowd, but there was literally no crowd. There was maybe 4 crowd members and like 3 or 4 other just open micers. So I was like, I think I was 4th on the list. And the host went up there. His name was Mitch. He's cool. He bombed. Because most hosts usually bomb because you're just trying to like hype up the room, get him excited, and then it's just bombing. And then this one guy went up. He did okay. He got some laughs. And then, but I still felt like, dude, I'm gonna go up there and eat shit. I already know. And then this chick went up there. She kind of bombed. I feel like people laughed at her bombing. Kind of. It was weird. I'm not even gonna get into it. She had her tits out, which I don't understand why. Like she had like a dress shirt, and then it was like open all right here, and you could like see her bra. I'm like, are you trying to show your tits to everyone? I don't understand. But yeah, I went up there and actually did surprisingly well. And here's footage. It's only audio because I audio record all my sets because I never want to do the video because there's no one there. So like if I'm bombing, why am I going to record it? You know. But if I just do the sound, I can record it. I can set my phone up there with me and it's fine. Let me see. Can't even hear it. Let me see. Well, you know, there's 7 people, so typically one of these always. Okay. Already crushing with my opening joke. What do you want from me? Yeah, I did like 3 new jokes. 2 new jokes. I started off with like just like a one liner, not a one liner, but I started off with like, it's the last week of Pride Month, and I was like clapping, and no one else was clapping. I was like, no applause for that. All right, great. Um, just something I thought of before I went up there. I like opening with like something pop culture, trendy, topical. I don't know. I hope you heard it fine, but I don't know if I want to play my whole set. That's weird because I don't know what to do with my face when I'm playing the set. Oh, fuck it. Basically, like pansexual, bisexual, sexual. But then LGBTQ community is not as open as they say. My friend just came out as asexual. Right. Crushing. Still crushing. Yeah, there was like 2 key audience members that were fucking loving what I was doing, dude. Shout out Chris and Mitch. They're also comics, dude. You never have comics laugh like that at people unless they're like close friends. Cause like, the open mic scene is kind of clicky, clacky. So like there's like always a group of people who they all know each other. They've been doing it for a few years. So they're very supportive. And I'm a fucking nobody. I don't talk to anybody. I don't know anybody. I don't want to bug anyone. I just keep to myself. I hope what I have to say is funny and I just go from there. But these 2 guys, Chris and Mitch, were like giving me props and actually laughing. So it made it seem like I was doing better than I was. But you know what? It's fine, dude. Better than eating shit. Okay. Better than silence. Absolute silence. Let me see. Short people call it gay bitch. Mitch's laugh is hilarious. He's like, oh, so stupid. I'm not gonna play the whole set. Okay, fine, I will, dude. Oh yeah, I did that autistic joke. It did fairly well. Let me see. This guy. Um, yeah. So last week I talked about the autistic joke, and this is it. Hopefully it's not too loud because I'm putting it right in the mic. But who cares, dude? Grocery store, look for a guy with high-waisted pants with his head top, looking at the ground. You're like, something's up with him. That guy probably has autism, you know. Saying you're weird around strangers and can't have a conversation isn't autism to me. You know, I'm no psychiatrist or doctor, obviously, but if you're at the movies, there's an action sequence and you're physically making noises in your seat and asked to get escorted out, then it's probably autism. You know. Crushing. So stupid. So yeah, it's not the best, obviously, but got some laughs, dude. Okay, and that made me feel good. I will say I did better than the people that went up there before me. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm just saying I had a great set that night. Okay. I hope y'all like this too. I'm just playing fucking my set. Like if you're listening to this like driving or like at work, I apologize. If you're like, dude, it's like blowing my fucking earphones out. I'm sorry. It's just I rarely crush at an open mic, and I actually crush this time with new jokes, dude. That's so rare. I've only been doing this for like a year. What do you want from me? Like off the top of the dome, make a movie with non-female cast, different ethnicities, Hershey's. Is it about the chocolate bar? You damn right it is. It's in the title, Her Sheets. I'm not even getting paid for this, folks. You work for Hollywood. I'm bombing with crushing. Like, where's ISIS, the movie, with an all-female cast? You can put I, comma, 6. It works either way. Crush. So, okay, yeah, the other jokes I've already told on this spot before, but yeah, dude, pretty exciting stuff, okay? And then when I got off, the guy gave me Mitch, the guest host, he gave me props. He's like, "Hey man, that was actually a really good set." And I was like, "Oh, I appreciate it." And then whatever next guy went, probably bombed. I don't know who was the next guy. I think I watched a couple guys after that. Oh yeah, Chris, the guy who was like laughing loud. Not the ho ho ho. That's Mitch, but the other guy, he has some funny shit. So watched a couple people and then we left. But that was fun, dude. Yeah, it's weird. With 7 people, you just automatically assume like, well, I guess let's go out there and fucking eat it. But uh, you never know, dude. If I can have those 2 guys be in the crowd at all times, that'd be great. Uh, but also just doing new jokes and getting laughs. I still got to work on them. Obviously, they're not done, but it's nice to have some feedback. Um, let me see what current events I got. Here's one, I guess. Mr. Beast, the YouTube guy, content creator. I don't know what he does besides just make videos. He built 100 homes and gave it to 100 families, dude. How do you hate this guy? Jesus, light. Whatever, you know who he is. Um, oh yeah, he's YouTube. He's YouTube's most subscribed creator, and he built 100 fully furnished homes to families in need in Jamaica, Argentina, El Salvador, Mexico, and Colombia. So the Mexicans. Many families Mr. Beast helped in the video had lost their homes to natural disasters or lived in poorly built structures that collapsed. Mr. Beast and his team not only gave them new houses, but also provided a football field, free football gear, and bicycles for the communities. How do you hate this guy, dude? I mean, people give him shit. I don't know what they give him shit for. I think the most I've ever seen is like, oh, wow, way to do all this nice shit and then post online for clout. It's like, hey, dickhead, he's still doing it. He's still about it. Like, yeah, he made 100 houses and gave them to families in need, and then he posted it. Even if he posted, he still fucking did it, dude. There's a difference between being nice to a homeless person and giving him money and recording it to be like, see, I'm a nice guy, and then fucking building homes for families in need, dude. I don't really follow him or know his shit, but I know he does lots of stuff. Like, didn't he do like a Squid Game thing and he gave fans or subscribers like money or some shit? He does a lot of shit and gives back, and people like hate him. Kind of makes you wonder, like, wait, like, is something's bound to happen? Like, there's something's gonna come out that's gonna like cancel him. I'm pretty sure because he does great shit like this and people hate him. I already know society's like, oh, really? He's that great of a guy? Let me pull up some shit. Let me pull up an old DM. You know, it's just bound to happen at this point because people are haters. Okay. I don't have. Okay, well, obviously, the other current event is the debate, the Trump and Biden debate. I didn't watch it because I go to bed somewhat early for work. I just know it started like at 8 or later, probably. But the next morning, I woke up and when I was driving to work, I put on like YouTube, YouTube's. I just put on the like highlights of the debate and just listened to that the whole drive. And Jesus, dude, it was so bad. Yes, I know Biden is old and he's had dementia and he's always been like this, but Jesus, dude, every time he talked, I had to like turn up the volume and like go back and be like, did he really just say that? Or like, is he really stuttering or is he really doing this? I was just watching it, dude. I mean, I was just listening because I was driving. Imagine if I was watching it. I watched it a little bit later and yeah, it's fucking insane. He's just like looking off the distance like it's insane. And then Trump was just going off. He was like, wrong. He was every time he started a sentence for like started an answer for a question, he's like, well, Biden made this nation terrible. America's the worst it's ever been. And he's just like kind of trashing America. And it's like, maybe don't trash America, dude. I know you wanna win, but that's kind of weird to be like, this nation's the worst it's ever been. I feel I feel embarrassed to be a part of this country. Like, don't say shit like that, obviously, but yeah, they're asking Biden shit, and he's just like, oh, what do you want me to say? Come on, man. Like he's like mumbling and stumbling and fumbling and dumbling. I'm like, why is this guy in charge? Why is this guy in charge of the country? Yeah, he's probably not. It's probably Kamala pulling strings. It's probably Hillary Clinton behind it. So stupid, dude. But yeah, so most people, a shitload of Biden voters were like, "Oh my God, what did he do? He just shit the bed." And it's like, nah, shit. He's always been like that. It probably wasn't as bad 4 years ago, but now it's like, yeah, he can't form a sentence. Why is this guy going to run the country? You know, all bullshit aside, all politics aside, just hearing him and looking at him, like he's clearly not all there. Would you have your senile grandfather run the country? Probably not, right? You probably have him in a home. Put Biden in a home. I mean, Trump is getting up there. I think Biden's what, like 86 or 80 or 83 or some bullshit. And Trump is like almost 80, which Biden is terrible for being 80, whatever he is. Like he looks and sounds bad, but he makes Trump look so much better age wise. Trump is only like, I think he's like 78. But when you put him next to Biden, he looks like he's like 60. Like he looks so much better next to Biden, which is wild, dude. But yeah, I haven't followed it a lot. I just got the highlight. Dude, I think the YouTube video I saw, the highlights was from CNN. It was like a CNN YouTube page. And I'm like, dog, the whole video they put, Biden was fucking shit in the bed. And usually CNN is like praising him and showing only good shit and showing other people. But they were literally just showing like Trump killing him in the debate. And that's what Trump does. He knows how to debate. He'll just roast you. He was like, Trump was like, I don't understand what he just said. I don't think he understood what he just said. You know, he said something like that. And I was like, oof, would hate to want, why would you want to run the country first and first mostly? That just seems like a most stressful job with no good payoff, you know? But what do I know? I'm 24. Who gives a shit about my political status? Who gives a shit about my political opinion? That's something you don't hear all the time. Someone young being like, who cares what I think because I don't know everything? Because of the fucking internet, everyone's a politician now. Everyone's an activist now. You know? People watch Fox News or watch CNN for 30 minutes and they're a fucking political major all of a sudden. Okay, that's phony. That's stupid, dude. Imagine knowing politics off the top of your head. Like, what a fucking bore, dude. Way to be boring and annoying, you know? Could never be me. I have another current event, but I'm going to save that for my guest. It's about Dr. Disrespect, but it's fine. Damn, 27 minutes, not bad. I guess I'll get to my new. Ooh, I'll do a hot take and then get to my bit. Hot take this week. So stupid, dude. Just a hand gesture. The Cable Guy is Jim Carrey's best movie performance. Hot take, dude. Hot take. If you haven't seen The Cable Guy, stop what finish this pod, obviously, because I need the views for the YouTubes. And then go watch The Cable Guy. Dude, it's such a great movie. It's fucking hilarious, first and first mostly. And it's basically a thriller. It's like a dark comedy, which is kind of annoying when people say dark comedy, but it's funny. It's it's Jim Carrey's a Cable Guy, and he doesn't have friends. He's like a weirdo. He rubs people the wrong way, and then he gets a customer, Matthew Broderick, and he ends up like stalking him and just being weird and wanting to be his best friend. I'm not going to explain the whole fucking plot, but dude, watch the movie. It's a great movie. Jim Carrey's hilarious. There's a grunge soundtrack because it came out in like the mid 90s. It came out in 96, dude. So there's a bunch of grunge music. Ben Stiller directed it, dude. Great movie. Dude, that's Jim Carrey's best performance. Because all of his early 90s movies that got him big were like goofy, slapsticky, and dumb. I like Ace Ventura. I like Dumb and Dumber. But dude, The Cable Guy is his best performance. And then his drama movies, dude, no one really gives a shit about that. Man on the Moon was fucking boring. I used to like it when I was younger about him playing Andy Kaufman, and then that Netflix doc came out, and he was just a fucking asshole to everyone and playing method. Well, he was like Andy Kaufman and Tony Clifton the entire time. Which anytime someone does method acting, it's always when the person's a fucking asshole or a total dickhead to people. That's the only time an actor would be like, "Well, I have to go full method." Like if someone plays Jesus Christ, are they the nicest person? Are they just peaceful? Are they ripped? You know? No. But someone's like, well, I'm playing who's the fucking anyone Daniel Day Lewis plays, asshole. He played like Lincoln and he talked like Lincoln and only responded to Abraham. It's like, dude, fuck off. Let's have lunch. Be Daniel. You know? You're not Abe Lincoln, you fucking sociopath. But yeah, dude, Cable Guy, best movie, funny, dark, kind of sad when you think about it, the movie. Yeah, it's great, dude. I like Jim Carrey movies as a whole. Most of them pretty enjoyable. I can rewatch them, but Cable Guy is the most rewatchable movie. It has the best quotes. Chip Douglas, Chip Douglas. Would you like some juice? Dude, I can do this all day. Yeah, Cable Guy, Jim Carrey, check it out. Funny, great movie, dude. All right, let's get to my bit of the week. I was really working on the autistic one and that female cast movies joke, but I don't really have a okay. This isn't obviously there yet, but I'm working on it. So where the hell is it? I'm trying to write something. I don't know how to. I have it written down, but it's not there. So I'm trying to work on like. So the other day, I stumbled across a black widow. They're more dangerous in person than you might think. I don't have something to keep filling it, but like the punchline is the Black Widow is like a black woman whose husband died. It's a misdirect. Instead of thinking of the spider, Black Widow, the punchline I'm trying to put where like it's a black woman whose husband died. Black Widow, you know? It's not, I don't even have anything. It's just an idea, but I'm trying to work on it. I'm not that great at wordplay. Um, except when that guy had a tripod and I was like, you can try and pod me. So stupid, dude. Triplex, you can try and place me. But yeah, something with Black Widow, and the punchline is, something like she's a black woman whose husband died. I don't know how to word it. I'm really gonna have to think because that's one of the like more clever jokes that it may not get the biggest laugh, but it'll be like people would be like, yeah, I get that. But I don't know if I can make it funny, that'd be great. Um, yeah, that's a fucking hard joke to do. For me, it is. I'm not great at doing like my black tie joke is like my most clever joke. Like I got a invitation in the mail to go to a black tie event. I went and got my suit and tie, and then when I showed up to the event, it was kind of weird because I was the only Hispanic guy there because there was a bunch of black and Taiwanese people. Black tie, comedy, wordplay. Trying to do that with this Black Widow. Why are they both have black in it? I don't know. Not intentional. But Black Widow, when you think of it, you think of the spider. I'm trying to make it where it's a woman, black woman. But it's gonna take time. I'm gonna bomb with it a good amount of times before I actually get it right. But I'm trying. Okay, what do you want from me? Also, Pride Month is ending. Thank God. I'm kidding, dude. I don't care. It's fine, dude. It's all comedy. Yeah. So it's about that time of the episode. Appreciate you for listening, for watching. Like and subscribe, dude. I hate having to say that every episode. I don't like being that guy who's like, "Hey guys, like and subscribe," but you already know what the deal is, dude. You know what's the deal is. I need to get my subs up. I've been at the same amount of subs for like a few months now. Subscribe to my YouTubes. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, what are you doing, dude? But yeah, it's about that time where I get to my one word of phrase in the episode. Say it with me, folks. Hoop a stank. And I'm out.